Guys, and welcome to Stuff You Should Buy. This is Harry, and today we're looking at a new mouse which I've purchased. It's the M950 Logitech. It's a replacement from this old mouse that I have, which is an MX laser, which again is a Logitech. I've had it for many years. It's been, a great mouse, and now it's started to play up. So it's a new changeover. So what has it got? Okay, just going from the box here. It does explain, I'll bring this a bit closer so you can see, that it has the Logitech Darkfield laser tracking. Now what is that? Excuse me. Well, basically what it means is that it'll work on any surface. Well, just about. It says that it can work on glass, so there's a little bit of an explanation here which says it works virtually anywhere, even on glass. But the only thing with this is that there is a 4mm minimum in terms of thickness for the glass, so it won't just work on any piece of glass really, but generally on any reflective surface it's got a better chance than your standard type mouses that are optical or laser. So I guess we'll see. The surface of this desk tends to be a bit shiny, so I have had a little bit of trouble with my old one, which is why I was using this type of mouse pad here, a really thin one. So I'm hoping I won't need that anymore. Now, what else does it have? Flexible recharging. It has a USB at the front of it. Let's see if there's a picture here. There we are. Which we're going to take it out of the box and look at anyway. It allows you to then plug it. Well, you can use it, and if the battery starts to run low, which is a rechargeable battery that it has in there, you can plug it in USB and continue to use it while it charges. What else we have? Logitech Unifying receiver. Now it's got a really cool little receiver. Basically works, I think, on 2.4 gigahertz, which it says there as well. But the cool thing about it being unified is that if you have another device, and I'm assuming it has to be Logitech, maybe not, it could be another device that's 2.4 gigahertz. I don't know 100%. I may test that. But it allows you to add more than one mouse. Anyway, so if you've got a laptop, it's really good because it's really small as well, and you can leave it in. You don't have to worry about it sort of snapping off. If it, like I've seen some receivers that are massive, they just stick out. It's ridiculous. But this is really good. You can leave it in, and it doesn't give you any trouble in terms of it, snapping off. But you can connect more than one mouse to it, and also a Logitech keyboard as well. So yeah, it lets you connect more than one device to it. Multiple devices. So what's the next thing we've got here? Logitech hyper fast scrolling. Well, basically what this says is that it gives you the option of having free flow, so you can sort of hit the mouse button and let it flow through smoothly, or you can have it click by click, and again that's sort of user preference, I guess. You've got side scrolling with variable speed. Now I don't know if it's referring to that or it's referring to that in terms of the side scrolling, but in terms of maybe it is referring to that. But anyway, the point of this is that the side buttons here gives you a button which has the zoom, and it has back and forth. So if you're surfing the web, which is something I haven't been able to do on the current mouse that I was using, is you can go back and forth, and even with opening different pages or documents, apparently it will allow you to go back and forth. So like especially with file systems on your computer, I use a Mac, so say if I was to open up just looking through my applications and going backwards and forwards, or even say in Windows if you're looking at your program applications, I think it is, or your programs, you can go back and forth in and out using these side buttons instead of sort of clicking back and forth using the directional well, not directional, but just using the icons to go back in and out of each page. But yeah, we'll see. I haven't tried it out yet. So what else do we have? DPI sensitivity switching. Okay, no idea what that is. DPI sensitivity switching, so I'm guessing it's probably got dot per inch or something like that. Sorry guys, I'm not really sure, but maybe it has something to do with it being able to pick up fine details off the desk. Who knows? I'm not really sure on that, sorry. Cable storage pouch, so it's got a little pouch where the cable will be in. So enough yip yap, let's get it open and have a look at it. So here's a really cool thing. I'll open it. It's actually got a flap on here, so no, sorry, I'm just joking. There we go. So here it is. It's not bad looking. It's quite nice, quite decent. I mean, in terms of size, I've got big hands, so it'll be probably cool. And here is the cool little unifying connector. Now, what I'll do is I'll just, sorry I didn't have this prepared, I'll grab my Stanley knife and cut it. There we go. It was pretty simple. All I really did was just slice that there. This sort of flips up. Oh geez, it comes out really easily. It's crazy. So easy. Let's pop that there. Now the really cool thing about this is too that it comes with software. Sorry about that. It comes with software, but you can also go to Logitech's website and get the latest sort of firmware updates, and for Windows and Mac. Yoo-hoo, Mac! Finally something for Mac. But it's got a program, the Logitech software. Sorry. Oh jeez. There we go. Logitech software, which allows you to excuse me. Sorry about that. Really early in the morning. It allows you to run the Logitech software on your Mac or your Windows machine, and this will allow you to basically remap the buttons so you can get sort of really choose what you want. I know with my old mouse here I was sort of limited. I don't know if there was software that I could have found on the website. I never really checked, but I know here you can get its software that you can run on the Mac and Windows again, and you can basically remap these keys so you can get it to do whatever it is that you'd like it to do. Just some of the pamphlet information here sort of shows you how to get the turn it on, take the battery out. Now it has got a battery. You can open it up and take the battery out, but the batteries are rechargeable, so there's no point unless the battery goes on you and you want to just replace it, which is a really cool thing because some mice don't have that, and yeah, when it goes, it goes. At least here you can replace the battery. Why don't I just take this out and let's have a look at this. I'm sitting here showing you pamphlets of it when I've got the real deal here. Oh yeah, oh my goodness, I can't believe how sexy this thing is. It is very sexy. Oh, the design, look at that. It looks sexy and it actually feels sexy. Now, oh my goodness, this is amazing. Oh, this feels really good in my hand. It's like, yeah, well, my hand is having a party here with this. This is amazing. It's got this beautiful soft sort of feel to it again. There's some really amazing technology out there, man. Like, well, I shouldn't say technology, but material, should I say, that they use in technology. And some stuff just feels really cool. This thing's just so nice and light. It's light. I love it. Actually, yeah, this actually weighs a little bit more, I'd say. Or maybe is it just my mind? I don't know, but this thing feels very light. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. And apparently if you press that, whoa, look at that. So see, press that down, you got clicking action. If you press that again, whee, just scrolling all the way. So that's pretty cool. And you've got your side buttons here, zoom, and another button down here, which is really cool. How cool is that? So basically, you know, you're doing your thing and that, and then you're like, oh yeah, I'll just use that too. See, I don't have that in. I don't have that with this one. I just had the two side buttons there, or really three, but there wasn't much else. Anyway, I'm assuming pull. Okay, so that probably engages the battery now. It's connected. It's already on. Yeah, beautiful. Now, oh yeah, beautiful little pouch here. Sort of rubbery, you know, very sexy, nice. Very, very sexy as well. Very nice. This is for the unifying connector. It allows you to get a longer distance if you need to connect it. So I will be just plugging it into my a USB port that I've got there, or router, USB router. Plug it into that and it should be okay. But if you needed sort of extra distance, you can use that. So you plug that into the USB and then that part directly, or the unifier into that. Maybe you guys would want a little bit more of a closer look at this. Let's peel that off. Yeah. So unifying connector goes in there, I'm guessing. pop that back on, and just a standard USB connection there, nothing too crazy. Just a power connector here. What do we got here? Another power connector. Oh yeah, so I'm guessing sort of take this, connect this into this. Sorry guys, there we go, there we go. Right, yeah, all done there. And you've got your USB charging cable, and this looks like it's fairly long too, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, if you it feels a bit stiff, so I'm wondering, like, if your battery does go flat on the actual mouse and you had to plug this in and use it, which would only be for a while it charges, it would probably feel a little stiff, I'd guess. But look, man, it's a great option. I'm not complaining. Nothing else in here, empty. Anything else in there? No, and yeah, just some software here, obviously, CD, and that's pretty much about it. Everything pops nice and neatly into here. So look, if you're on the go and you've got your laptop, this is pretty cool. You know, you can pop this all in there, and unfortunately, mouse won't fit, so that won't work. Let me take out this as well, the Unifying connector, USB. There it is. Man, this is tiny. It's really small. I mean, you know, you plug it in, and then that's what you'll have sticking out. It's just nothing. That is really small. That is really good. Sorry about that. I've got to look through the camera and not look over the camera, because you guys are trying to see as well. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. I hope it was sort of enough. Like I said, I'll actually, let me just pop this away. I'm gonna sort of put a little bit of an edit here. I think I should show a little bit more of this mouse. I just wanted to sort of show you guys the feel here. So sort of side by side with my old mouse, this is what we're looking at. So it is a little bit larger, though my old mouse tended to have a bit more of a higher arch than this does, which I have to admit felt like I was resting a little bit more. This doesn't feel like, well, it does feel like I'm resting as well, but being that it's a bit longer than higher, it does still feel and give me good support, so it feels quite comfortable. And not to forget that I've been using this for a while, so I've also gotten used to this. But I have to admit, this is quite comfortable. I mean, for the first time of just resting it in my hand and using it, it feels very, very smooth and nice. And this is without a mouse pad, just on my desk, feels quite smooth and very, very comfortable. I did mention, I think, before, but I'm going to run over it again. I may edit the previous info out anyway. You have your back and forth buttons there, zoom button here. Maybe I should bring that in closer. There we are. Back and forth buttons, your zoom, and another button here as well, which is pretty cool. This shows you the battery, how much you've got left. Here it has a button which allows you to turn on and off either free flowing, which, as you can see here, free flowing on the wheel, or if we press that down, you get a clicking motion. So again, at your own discretion, what you prefer. Bring it around the front. This is where the connector is for the USB, and under here you've got your Darkfield laser, your on and off button here, and the battery. This is where the battery goes. Just pressing that down, and in there is the rechargeable battery, nickel metal hydride, I do believe, what I can see here. I might be wrong. Let's just take that out. Nighttime, I might be wrong. Yeah, nickel metal hydride. So yeah, that's basically it, rechargeable battery, and it only has one battery, which is very cool. Reduces the weight, and did I put that in the right way? Anyway, it reduces the weight, and yeah, I mean, reviews say that it lasts quite some time, and again, you know, it is rechargeable, so time will tell as I use this. So, and it's got some really smooth surfaces here, sort of the touch surfaces on the pad. Yeah, look, that's pretty much it in terms of showing you. It does have like a rubber, grippy rubber feel on this side, very smooth, nice plastic on this side, I guess. Clicking motion is fairly nice and light. A metal finish here, which is really nice. I love that, I have to admit. And again, a sort of rubbery with a pattern grain in it on this side. It does feel really nice, I have to admit. It's really nice. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you like the review, guys, and if you have any questions, please post and I'll get back to you. If you liked my video, please give me a thumbs up. Alright, have a wonderful